Real quick, you said you trained under Chuck Norris. How did that happen?
My original grandmaster who passed, Master Kong, when he was in Korea, Chuck was in the military, in the Air Force, stationed in Korea, and they met and became good friends. And then once Chuck got out, came back to the States and brought Master Kong here. And Chuck was actually responsible for introducing the Korean martial arts to the United States. And it's Tong Soo Do. All the Korean styles after that, I don't care what it is, came from Tong Soo Do. And you got Taekwondo, you got Taekwondo Musul, it's still Taekwondo. But anyway, he introduced the Korean martial arts to the United States, and Master Kong used to bring Chuck to his school on 16th Street downtown over here. And Chuck used to come in and teach and just hang out. And then I started training with him. And he said, hey, if you're ever in LA, come down and train. So I went to LA. I was there for about a year or two, I think, because I was doing other stuff down there. So I trained with him for a while, and I actually learned how to kick from him, because a lot of Taekwondo guys nowadays, all the ones that I know, have artificial hips. Because it's the one thing bad about Taekwondo, it destroys your hips because you're kicking up here in this atmosphere.
With like a lot of force behind it.
Yeah, there are, and I still have my hips. And because he showed me the correct way to kick, and how you're taught to kick in martial arts, even punch, is except full power. You're gonna extend everything. Your elbows hurt. You extend this. Now your knee hurts because you're kicking full power, but there's nothing to kick. To absorb it and push back. All the force is going that way, and So Chuck said, "No, don't do that." And I said that he always leaves the knee slightly back. It took me a while to figure it out, but I finally figured it out. So a lot of people watch me kick and said, I said, you ever watch me kick? My knee doesn't extend. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, you do a spring motion almost.
Yeah.
Like a whip, yeah.
Yeah, and it saved my hips. It saved my joints. So that's one thing. And then he's actually better than a lot of people. He's good, but he's actually better than a lot of people give him credit for.
I mean, he's got all those jokes. I think I'd say a lot of people give him a lot of credit. You know what I mean? And,
he retired undefeated as a tournament fighter. Back in the '60s, there was no contest. It was all points.
Okay.
He retired undefeated. So.
And then he got into acting and all that.
Yeah. And people say, they want to know what rank he is. Who the hell cares what rank he is? When I trained him, he was a 5th degree. I think he's like about 10th degree now. I don't know what he is now. Don't really care. And the guy's 85 years old now.
Oh, that's how old he is?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize he was that old. That makes sense, though. He's been around for a long time.
He's still training. Toward the end of Walker, Texas Rangers, that wasn't even him doing the fight scenes anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was. I mean, he's 5'9", so we're about the same height.
Yeah.
But the guy doubling for him was about 6'2", and he looks just like him.
Right.
He was the guy that was actually doing the fights, and you could tell because the speed was different.
Gotcha.
Chuck was fast, but toward the end, he was still fast, but not as fast as he used to be. And the double that they had, that guy was fast. So, and you can tell it wasn't him. But he's still around, Jackie Chan is 60, Jet Li is up in there too now, so Jackie Chan can't do, jump from rooftop to rooftop anymore.
He's still doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, he still does do crazy stuff. Like 60-something years old, like Jet Li is, and Jean-Claude Van Damme is around that same age. Arnold Schwarzenegger is close to 80 now, and so all our action heroes, they're getting up there.
Nosotros trabajamos duro.